Scott, it is 9:13 and I'm already thinking about the next vacation I really need to take. Travel and Leisure magazine recently released its list for best cities in the world. The list takes you to exotic destinations like Oaxaca, Mexico, Kyoto, Japan, Cape Town, South Africa. And there are destinations that you would expect, like Barcelona, Spain, and Rome, Italy, making the list, and some that may surprise you, like Hoi An, Vietnam. But maybe most surprising is that only 2 U.S. cities made the cut. So what makes these 2 destinations the only American cities that are must-visits, according to these editors? Staci Lichterman from Pop Culture Travel is joining us to give us a look at why Charleston, South Carolina, and Santa Fe, New Mexico are favorites among travel experts. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm obsessed with Charleston. I watched a reality show about it. It's so on my list for at least a long weekend. And it seems like a gem that people in the South maybe have known about for a long time, but the rest of us are just cluing in, and now we all want to get there.
Yeah, you know, it's been making all of these best of lists for years and years and years, but for some reason, people in the U.S. still seem to find it sort of under the radar. We tend to go places that are a little bit more flashy, maybe, like DC or Atlanta or New York, but Charleston, if you're looking for like a nice, quiet, romantic, artsy, historic weekend, is a great destination.
So what is so enticing about it? The architecture looks beautiful, and I know it's become a pretty great food destination.
Yeah, so it's known for its southern food scene. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. So I mean, like the oldest theater in the United States is there. It still has a lot of the cobblestone streets. So you see some of that old historic architecture as well as some modern architecture with the university and things. Very much kind of a college town, and just, I don't know, you know, it's hard to explain. It's just a really big, small town. It has a really nice, comfortable feel. You definitely feel relaxed, and you don't feel like you're invading anything as a tourist, kind of. It's a weird way of saying it, but
it seems like an affluent area. Can you go there on a budget, and can you see it all in, say, a long weekend?
Absolutely. They have a variety of different places where you can stay, everything from, you know, your Holiday Inns to your luxury hotels. There's great food options that are both budget as well as things that you would, you know, plan 3 months in advance for. So it is definitely a destination that you can see probably in 3 or 4 days. You want to take a day to maybe go shopping on King Street, and another day to maybe walk around the university area and really have the opportunity to see a wide variety of things.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so Santa Fe, New Mexico. I've been to Albuquerque, and so New Mexico has never really been on my list to return to. I know that Santa Fe is supposed to be so beautiful, and it offers kind of almost maybe a spiritual oasis for a lot of people.
Yeah, so Santa Fe is up at the same elevation as Flagstaff, but it's on the other side of the mountains. So it's this really high, dry desert. So you're gonna have 300 some days of sunshine a year. You're gonna have a really refreshing climate. There's sage everywhere, so it really does kind of smell green whenever you're walking around the city. They have, I mean, you know, you walk into any restaurant and the question that they ask you is red or green, like which kind of chili are you going to have with your food? So if you like spicy food, it's definitely a place to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a big spa destination now, right?
There are some spas. I don't know that off the top of my head. I know some of the luxury destinations, like the Four Seasons that they have out there, is one of the best hotels I've ever been to. Wow. It's spectacular, and the views are amazing. They have some really great homeopathic and homemade cosmetics companies in the city that I know are doing quite well.
Wow. So Staci, would you suggest driving there or flying there from here?
I would suggest driving to flying to Albuquerque and then driving up to acclimate, because when you fly in, 1, from Phoenix, it's much more expensive, and 2, going from where we are at sea level and landing at 7,000 feet, it can be hard on your system. So I think and also we have so many sales with Southwest that you get some great deals.
Okay, we're newly motivated to explore. Thank you so much. If you want to get some help in planning that little adventure, then you can contact Staci at popculturetravel.com. April.